Do you wonder what happened on the second day your baby was born, where you were like, oh my gosh, when they first came out, you were like, this is the easiest baby ever. Oh my God, why is anyone complaining? And then you have day 2 hit and you're like, what the fuck? You're not alone. And that's incredibly normal. Hi, my name is Dr. Lauren Hughes. I'm a board certified pediatrician, a wife, a mother, and the owner of Bloom Pediatrics in Kansas City. And I'm here to talk to you about second night syndrome. So second night syndrome is exactly what it sounds like. So in the first 24 hours after a child is born, they're exhausted. Being born is a big deal. They are worn out. But by day 2, they've now had the chance to feel cold and poked and prodded and diaper changed and dirty and hungry and all these things. And you have to think about things from the kid's perspective. So that baby came from this 100% perfect environment, warm and cozy, and all they could hear is the heart beating and blood flowing by, and they were always fed, and it was dark and it was really wonderful. And then they come out here and it ain't the same. So after that initial 24-hour period, then they are going to be like, hey, this isn't great, and I'm gonna cry because that's the only way I can communicate. And it's going to be like, oh my gosh, they must be starving, because every time I either latch them or give them a bottle, they take it and they stop crying. Well, you know what? You try crying with a bottle in your mouth. Pretty hard. And you also have to think of, it's probably not just the food, right? Because their stomachs are really, really tiny, but it is the act of being held, because they do not have object permanence. They do not know that they are safe even when they're not being held, because they have months until that ability is developed. But at this age, they're like, oh, if someone is holding me, then I am safe, I am protected. And oftentimes they want to be on you because you are their home. You are the only world they have ever known. And so yes, of course they want to be held. They want you to comfort them and hold them and all that stuff. And that is totally normal and that's okay. But I also warn people about this because it is going to be a change from day 1 to day 2. And I don't want parents to think it's because they're doing something wrong. It is just a normal part of being a baby and adjusting to life on the outside.